Hello, friends. How the hell are you doing? What a wonderful Sunday. I'm going to get straight to the point. I know I make a lot of videos that people don't like about Scopely because I complain a lot sometimes. Walking Dead Road to Survival. I love the game. I've invested a lot of money in the game, just as a lot of people has. I'm not the only one, and there's a lot of people that have complaints about the way that the system is. As far as the purposes and reasons why they lose their money, be it the armory, just bad pulls on premium characters, the power creep that's going on. There's just so many different variables of why people are upset, as to why they feel they need to spend money to stay competitive in the game. And also why Scopely keeps creating a power creep, which makes their characters irrelevant. And the stuff they spend money on, it's like Scopely creates these things on purpose, which they do for you to spend more money, but they do it at such a fast pace that it's ludicrous and it pisses people off. It upsets me. It doesn't really upset me. It upsets me that, I don't get characters whenever I pull for them, but when I do get them and then they become irrelevant 4 or 5 months down the line, this kind of relates to everybody, but I've been playing for quite a while now. And what this stems from is I watch a lot of videos from pretty much everybody that creates a YouTube video. I watch their video on Walking Dead. It doesn't necessarily mean that I watch their video every time they make one, but I've seen their videos. And there's some of those people that I enjoy, and one of them just happens to be Just a Box Gaming, which we all already know because we all watch each other's videos. And of course, I just seen his recent video where he got a reroll on his account and he got his coins refunded due to, I guess, his characters being irrelevant. Him pulling Carolines and Red Lees and just stuff that's irrelevant and wasting money, and Scopely created a power creep to where those characters are irrelevant. They're not, you can use them on survival road. People can argue this and that, but as far as the main components of the game, which is war, raiding, and stuff like that, most of the time you're just going to be upset if you get any kind of characters like that and you have to spend money for them at this juncture right now, compared to the beastly premier recruits that they have, especially like this Kirkman series. I was going to do a video on that alone, but I said, screw it, I'm not, because I know what's happening there. And that's really going to be upsetting to a lot of people once they find out. But anyhow, so basically, I guess, this YouTuber was allowed to get 925,000 coins refunded to him. That was equivalent to how much ever he spent or whatnot. I don't know, 15,000, 16,000, who knows how much money it is. I think he did a video on it. And was able to keep current prestige level, but lost all the characters that he currently had and is able to go to a new region. And so, I went on the Scopely forums, which this place is a cesspool, but I recommend everybody go there if you watch this video. And if this upsets you in any manner whatsoever, or if it interests you, you need to go here and you need to put on this forum, how you feel about the situation, because it affects everybody. And what I wrote was, it's pretty simple. I'm sure that it will probably get erased. See, there's already people commenting on this, but let's see what I initially stated. So, is Scopely going to give everyone the option to re-roll their accounts and get their coins back due to pulling for older irrelevant tunes that are not viable anymore due to the massive power creep that has been created? A refund such as one that Just a Box Gaming received and showcased in his latest video. A 925,000 coin refund. I know I forgot a zero there. Kept prestige 11, I believe it was. It might be higher than that. And able to start on a fresh region and establish dominance in a manner that creates an unfair playing field for new players, as well as discouraging new people from playing the game. When I first started the game, I hated it because, I couldn't beat anybody. And that promoted me, since I'm a competitive person and I enjoyed the game, to spend money, and that's the way that Scopely gets you as well. So I can see where Scopely feels like that's beneficial to them by doing this and allowing people to go in new regions with tons of coins. If you've got almost 1 million coins, you You're going to be able to just pull for this whole new Kirkman series characters, Conrads. You're going to have a beast of a team. It's going to be unbeatable. I mean, until other people manage to spend as much as you spent to beat your team. And you're going to establish dominance. And if they've done this to one player, in the video, he states that other people has been given this as well. So, I mean, just who's to say that all these people don't, hook up on several regions together? I mean, and start several regions of dominance and just discourage new players. And that's really what it's about, is being fair. I mean, there's really no fairness in spending money because not everybody's got the same amount that they're able to spend. But, I mean, it just kills the game. I mean, there's a lot of us that spent money that would probably re-roll as well. I would re-roll. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would re-roll if they give me my coins back. What I want to know is this going to be a fair thing and given the opportunity going to be given to everybody across the board if that's what they choose? I mean, because I feel like Scopely's kind of opened up a can of worms with this. Let's see what some people say here. A link. Why do I have to present a link? All I have to do is go to YouTube and type in Just a Box Gaming and look at his latest video. I pretty much said it's his latest video, but this is how people think. Why do I have to show links? This guy is like, I don't believe this is real. Looks to me like he hacked and got his account reset so he can move elsewhere. No, it doesn't show. He did show his prestige level. He didn't watch in the video. So this guy's blaming it on hacking. It wasn't due to correspondence, And this guy, who knows, man? Scopely has shills. That's what I like to call them, working that, tries to discredit what people say. I mean, everybody needs to go over and just watch his video, Just a Box Gaming, his most recent video. And it's no offense to you, brother. I love your content and I love your videos. It's just, you said it yourself. If this option was available to you, would you take it? So I am presenting this question to everybody. And it needs to be presented to Scopely if we're even going to be given the option. It's not about whether or not we take it or not. It's, are you going to give us the option? Because if they're giving it to you and if they're giving it to other people, they should give it to everybody. And I appreciate your honesty and coming out and letting everybody know. By no means am I upset with you. I want you to keep making great content, brother. With that said, you guys need to come to the forums. It's pretty simple. Just Google search Road to Survival forums and you might have to, make some kind of sign-in name or whatever and just, hey, if you think this is something that is relevant to you, let it be known on the forums. With that said, I hope everybody has a wonderful day and thanks a lot.